First off, I'd love to say how thankful I am to have met so many wonderful people over the past year on YouTube. All those who have supported me and all I have supported in return. Well, YouTube community, another year has come and gone. 2020 is just over the hill, but what will next year be like? Will it be a lot more of the $5.99, $6.99, $7.99 books? Or will the big comic book companies, or should I say Diamond, have mercy on all of us? God only knows. But as for me, I won't sit here and say my New Year's resolution will be not to spend as much money as I did, or have been. But I can promise you this, I'm damn sure going to try. And speaking of damn, what about this YouTube and this damn copper shit? Yeah, I said it, damn and shit. And now I have to mark this video not for kids under 18. But at this point, all my videos have been marked that way, just for good measure. What will 2020 be like after this new YouTube ankle monitor is placed on all of us? Dude, I have no idea. But what I can say is Instagram is looking mighty sweet right now. And since I've been making my videos below 15 minutes, and that's just the right amount of time to use IGTV, hey, at least I know I have a backup plan if need be. Look at it like this. I have almost 2,000 followers on IG compared to 440 on YouTube. But that's not the point, man. What is the point? Hell, what's the point of life? What's the point of having a cat if you can't play fetch? What's the point of Brussels sprouts? What's the point of elections if they're rigged? Anyways, if YouTube doesn't treat us right, meaning me, I'm breaking up with her and moving in with my second wife, Instagram. Now here's a quote from Nietzsche. You have your way, I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it doesn't exist. And looking back a year ago, my last new comic book day haul for 2018, which to be exact was December the 19th, 2018. And my hot covers of the week were the 3 Spawn 292 Matina and McFarlane covers. Wow, I don't even do hot covers anymore. And now, in no particular order, my top 20 favorite reads of 2019 are the following. This is the top 20 in no particular order. I didn't pick like certain books and say this is number 19, this is 20, this is the number 1. Nope, these are in no particular order. These are my top 20 favorite reads of 2019. So, first up, we got DC and IDW. We got Batman, we got Ninja Turtles, got Shredder, got multiverse action, kinda. My number 20 pick is Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I hope you can see that correctly, yeah. So this was a pretty good read. James Tinney in the 4th writing. I did not read any of the main Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle titles, but I did enjoy this one. Pretty good read. I did pick up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issues, the Jenica, but I have not read none of the issues. So this is the one out of the Turtles books that I did like. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. You got a new Joker. Very, very good issue. This is my 20 pick for 2019. Hope you liked it. 19, Image Comics. Jason Aaron got a kid that gets missing in space. His dad's looking for him. Sea of Stars, man. Yeah, Sea of Stars. Throughout the whole issue, Dad's trying to find his kid, and his kid they get in a big accident, and his kid gets missing in space. And really, his kid has abilities. He can float around in space. Doesn't even affect him. He gets picked up by this cult, and the witch doctor or the shaman decides he wants to sacrifice him to get the powers out of him and give him for himself. So his kid doesn't deserve him. Good news is, and spoiler, Dad finds his kid at the ending. Now I really couldn't relate to this because I didn't really never know my dad, or I know my dad but I don't talk to him, so I didn't really grow up the whole father, daddy, son thing. Never knew nothing about it, so I couldn't relate to that, but I did like the story nonetheless. Number 19, Sea of Stars. Number 18's Image Comics, Justin Jordan. This is a crazy read. It's called Reaver, and I kind of compare it to a medieval Suicide Squad. You got a lot of cats from medieval times. This is a crackpot team put together to stop this bad wizard, or this guy who is actually turning the battles in his favor. So they sacrifice everything, and I mean, in the beginning they don't like each other, and there's actually one of them out the group who's a snake. If you haven't read it, you have to read it, I won't spoil it. But Justin Jordan, he's a pretty cool cat. I've actually talked to him on Twitter quite a few times. You know, if you make a comment about his book and you tag him in it, he's got no problems replying. So he's a very cool cat. This is actually an awesome issue though. The finale issue recently just dropped not long ago, and it was pretty darn good. The girl on the cover, I guess you could compare her to a Harley Quinn. She is wicked. You know what I'm talking about? Yes? You understand? Yes? No? Yes? Okay. Yes. Alright, number 18, Reaver. Alright, number 17, another Image Comics, Mark Millar. The guy on the cover, I think his name is Bryson Crane, I believe. And he's a prodigy, hence the name Prodigy. Anything he sees or reads, he soaks it up like a sponge. He is a genius at a young age. And the first issue, the first page, he's at a polo match and he wins and he destroys all the little white kids, and they're pissed off about him, so they confront him in the locker room, beat the piss out of him. He goes home, he's watching Bruce Lee and karate flicks, trying to learn how to fight. Little kid walks by the door and says, so what do you plan on doing? He says, oh, I'm gonna get my revenge on Monday, or I'm gonna get him back tomorrow or whatnot. So he watches and studies martial arts, shows up, and I'm talking about these kids are like 6-foot cats, and he's probably like 3 or 4 feet 5 inches or something like that. He beats the piss out of all of them, throws one of them out the window, got one of them on his knees begging. So his dad is a senator, and his dad's having lunch with the vice president. Vice president's wife and husband are talking about, we're glad our sons get along. And they go to look for their kid when they leave after having dinner. Bryson's got their son in there on the table doing open heart surgery on the kid. He's a little boy doing surgery on another little boy. His mom about faints. He goes, don't worry, ma'am. He'll be on his feet in a matter of minutes. Or he'll be on his feet in no time. And obviously, whatever surgery he did, it was a success. Because the guy is a genius. He's like the Black 007 and Jason Bourne all in one. You name it, Rambo, put them all together, and this is this guy right here. Great book. Number 17. Alright, number 16, we got Magic Order. The Magic Order, written by Mark Millar, Image Comics. This book is being optioned right now. I can't wait to see who they cast to play Cordelia Moonstone and Madame Albany. There's two factions of the Magic Order at war with each other, and Madame Albany is running the bad side, the evil side. Cordelia is actually on the good side, and it's awesome, bro, because you got to read it. When right before she's born, you got to see what she does. She has magic even as a fetus. Strong magic. The force is strong in this one. The Magic Order, number 16. At number 15, we've got Aftershock, Killer Groove. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, and murder. You got a down and out musician who saves a hitman in an alley. Next thing you know, the hitman is teaching him the works, and he learns after he kills someone, he writes a hit. If he doesn't kill anyone, his music sucks. Great book, written by Ollie Masters. Awesome. I really loved it. The series is over. I think it was like 5 or 6 issues, but awesome. This is my number 15 favorite read of 2019. Alright, number 14. As a kid, I didn't get to read comics, and I grew up watching cartoons. And I knew about the X-Men, Turtles, Transformers, all of them, just by the cartoons. One comic I didn't get to read as a kid that I recently fell in love with, thanks to Jonathan Hickman, is Powers of X. Powers of X and House of X was an awesome tale of mutants trying to live on their own, start their own society. They've all moved to Krakoa. They basically let the humans know this is what we're doing. You're either with it or against it. And if you're against it, you don't want to be against it, brother. Awesome read. If you weren't reading Powers of X and House of X during the year of 2019, then I don't know what you were into, brother. But I think everyone was reading these comics, at least. Number 14, Powers of X. Number 13, can't have Powers of X without House of X. House of X, awesome. Issue 2 was a very big sale. Yes, it was a very big sale, and I believe it's still probably worth a little bit. This is the Yasmin Putri cover, I believe. The connecting covers were a very big high commodity. People were buying them up like crazy. I basically have all the House of X and Powers of X issues. Maybe a few I've sold. I sold like 4 or 5 of those Mark Brooks #1 of House of X and Powers of X copies for about 40-50 bucks a set. And they were going for, I believe, what was it, $6 each? Yeah, I want to say $6. Can't really see it on here, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, it was a very, very big commodity. A lot of people were on them. I have a whole section in my short box over here. It's about this wide of all the House of X and Powers of X issues. Don't really say the price on here. Yeah, $6. $6. So you do the math. But yeah, I did this. Screw the money aside. It was an awesome read, and it spawned a lot of other books: X-Force, New Mutants, Marauders, Fallen Angels, Excalibur. You name it, dude. X-Men. A lot of issues spawned from this. So I've really been loving X-Men issues because of Jonathan Hickman. It's like reading the X-Men for the first time. And first appearances are everything. This really did it for me, guys, because I really love House of X and Powers of X. Number 13, House of X. My 13th favorite read of 2019. Okay, number 12. My number 12 favorite read of 2019 happens to be another Image Comics by Karen Gillan, art by Stephanie Haynes. Die. You got a group of kids who get trapped in a game, like a magic type, D&D type game. Which I never played D&D, don't know nothing about it. But they get trapped. They end up coming back years later, but one of their friends, Saul, gets trapped in the game. He becomes the game master. They get pulled back into the game, and Saul is the game master. He is running stuff. He wants everybody to finish playing the game. My favorite character in this issue is Ash. You got Chuck, Isabel, a lot of great characters in here, but Ash is one of my favorite characters. I'd love to see this get optioned into a movie or something, but at one point of 2019, Die was on almost everyone's lips if they loved comics. Right now, I can't say the same. A lot of people might feel differently, but the beginning, everyone was talking about Die. Number 11. Donny Cates, Marvel Comics, Guardians of the Galaxy. Thanos is dead. He wrote a will. Everyone shows up for the reading of the will. They fear for the worst. Thanos is trying to come back, or he's trying to come back in someone else's body. It's crazy. Fast forward to issue 12, which was the final issue, I believe. Rocket is dying. Peter Quill's dad is running the church. They're trying to take over everything, and they're heading for Earth. Rocket, even in his weakened state, and he's like a little shriveled up raccoon, he still saves the day. On his hospital bed, everyone comes to see him. They stand around the bed, and he asks, "What did I miss this past year?" They show a bunch of pages of everything that happened back with Thanos, Cosmic Ghost Rider, etc., etc. Really crazy. Question: did Rocket die? I know he was dying, but did he die in that final issue? I might need to go back and read it. But regardless, everyone was at least talking about Guardians of the Galaxy in some form or fashion. And it just so happens to be one of my favorite reads of 2019. My number 10 favorite read of 2019, guys, just happens to be Die by Robert Kirkman. Awesome read, man. Balls to the wall from issue 1 on to the final issue. You got triplets, 3 twin brothers. They get raised by their dad, who's a hitman. They train to be hitmen themselves, but one of the brothers wants to take out the other 2. Very good issue. Love it. A lot of bad language, a lot of murder, a lot of blood. Crazy issue. This is my 10th favorite read of the year. Die. Number 9, guys, happens to be Kelly Thompson, Captain Marvel. Oh my God. A lot of people didn't like the movie, but you can't say that the comic was any comparison to the movie. We got a new character that spawned from this issue 1, Ripley Ryan. She's getting her own series called Star. I totally love Kelly Thompson's work on Captain Marvel. A very, very good issue, and just so happens to be my number 9 favorite read of the year. Captain Marvel. Number 8, guys. Jason Aaron once again. Marvel Comics. Conan the Barbarian. Oh my God, dude. Now, I can say I am not a huge fan of Savage Sword of Conan because there's different writers on each issue. Really doesn't mean anything, you know, doesn't always kill a comic. But Jason Aaron's consistent with his writing. I totally loved Conan the Barbarian. I grew up as a kid watching Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I used to think, that guy is such a badass, and he gets the woman every time. So this is no different. One thing about it, Conan is not like wizardry or magic whatsoever. You know what would be kind of crazy? A Conan in a Harry Potter book. I can't remember, brain fart. But yeah, Conan the Barbarian, I absolutely love this issue. Very, very good read. Totally dig it. Jason Aaron is a hit maker because he makes hits after hits after hits. Loved it. This is my number 8 favorite read of 2019, Conan the Barbarian. My number 7 favorite read of the year is X-Force by Benjamin Percy. Awesome, awesome read. Issue 1, they shoot Professor X in the noggin. Professor X gets a cap in the head, bro. Way to start off issue 1, Benjamin Percy. X-Force is my number 7 favorite read of 2019. I hope you all agree. One hell of an issue, guys. Love this series, straight up. My number 6 favorite read of 2019 is War of the Realms. Jason Aaron at it again. This was crazy because you had a lot of characters get new abilities. We got a whole bunch of, I think Miss Marvel got a new suit, I believe. I don't know if that was off War of the Realms, but Venom, dude, a lot of people got a lot of cool abilities. Really, really good issue. The event really hit a lot of people's pockets. I did not buy a lot of the tie-ins. I stuck to the main title, and I don't feel I missed a thing. It was an awesome, awesome series. I want to say series, but event. Very, very good. War of the Realms, Jason Aaron. Bueno. My number 6 favorite read of 2019, War of the Realms. Now, my number 5 favorite read of 2019 just happens to be a big green booger that can smash your house to rocks. Immortal Hulk, Bruce Banner, booyaka. Yes, 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 Al Ewing, who really blocked me from his Twitter page. I have no reason why, because, I don't know why. I never said nothing bad about the guy in my life. I actually love his writing, but he blocked me from his Twitter account. Dude, I don't know why. But regardless, dude, this is my number 5 favorite read of the year. That issue 2 and issue 12 are very big issues. Now, issue 25 and I want to say 26 and 27 really did not like. So really, dude, I hope you don't start to go downhill after a mega climb to the top. But number 5, my favorite read of the year, Immortal Hulk. Number 4, guys, James Tynion IV once again, Justice League Dark. Yeah, we got the Upside Down Man, we got Cersei, Hecate, Wonder Woman getting possessed by more things than a chick in a porno flick. Crazy read. I've really been liking it because a lot of these characters in this series, like I said, I didn't grow up reading comics, so I grew up missing out on a lot of good reading, but I have fell in love with a lot of new characters in this series. Detective Chimp, Zatanna, oh my god, she's another one of my sexy, hot chicks in DC. Yeah, Wonder Woman, of course, is always one of my sexy, hot chicks in DC, and Harley Quinn. But a lot of great Swamp Thing, dude, Constantine. A lot of great characters in this series. James Tynion IV is hitting them out the park left and right. Loving it. My number 3 favorite read of 2019, guys, just happens to be Donny Cates. Yep. I want to say it's Donny Cates' 2nd favorite read of the year. Absolute Carnage. You know the event that really broke everybody's pockets between him and Jason Aaron and everyone else, these events are really killing us, bro. Y'all really need to ease up just a little bit. And if you're going to hit us with these big events, at least tone the price tags down just to the minimum amount possible. I'm just saying. And I've heard from someone recently that when you're blaming the comic book publishers for the prices, it's really Diamond who's actually the one that's behind that. And Diamond is not going to budge for no one because they have a monopoly on the game. Diamond has a chokehold on the comic book industry's nuts. Jesus Christ. They don't care about us, man. They care about their big pockets. That's why they are who they are. Anyways, guys, regardless, Absolute Carnage, my number 3 favorite read of the year. We got Carnage out there after everybody's codex, ripping people's spines out. We got Dylan Brock showing a taste of who he is, but we still don't really know a whole lot about Dylan Brock. We're still waiting, Donnie. We're still waiting. But you get my number 3 favorite read of 2019. My number 2 favorite read of 2019, guys, we're almost to the number 1, is Tom Taylor, bro. Oh my God, I had to get him in here. At least, even if this was a correct count of where these books stand, this would be right around where it is, number 2. Deceased, Tom Taylor, killing it, bro. Oh my God, that issue where Superman runs through the Flash, then he gets infected, then he has to fly to outer space, loses his mind. He's trying to kill everyone. His son has to take him on. Oh my God, it was just crazy, man. I think I almost cried. It was such a heart-pounding, those last few issues, bro. Oh my God, seriously. Wow, Tom Taylor, dude. You, Jason Aaron, can come to my house for breakfast any day of the week, and you can even stay overnight. Donnie Cates, you too. But Rob Liefeld, nope. Stay outside. Deceased, number 2 favorite read of 2019. Now the number 1, guys. Now in no particular order, guys. You know I said it from the beginning. Venom. Donnie Cates, number 1 favorite read of 2019. I think Venom is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe. Seriously, no doubt about it. You're dealing with people with 2 different personalities in one. Now, Eddie Brock has 3 personalities in one. Him, Venom, and Carnage. Dude is dealing with a lot. And he's a father. And he just got an offer to be an Avenger. So, wow. Donnie Cates.
We are Venom.
This for 2019. I hope you agree. I hope you're down with it like 4 flats and a lug nut. Because, hey, that's all it is, man. I mean, really, I tried to narrow it down as best I can. And I think it's a solid list, man. Really, I probably would have switched one of these books out with Pretty Violent. Pretty Violent was a crazy funny read. There's a lot of books I like. Leave on the Light, I think was a good read. But we're only at 2 issues. You know, I need, you know, after the first 1 or 2 issues, you're just actually getting your beat wet. You know, you have to get into like maybe that 3rd issue to really know if you really love that. But after the 2nd issue, if you don't know if you love a series or not, you got to drop it. That's how I feel. 1st issue don't always tell you everything. 2nd issue, maybe. By the 3rd issue, if you don't find out that you love that title, then drop it. But you'll know by the 3rd issue. At least that's how I feel. So guys, that is my list for 2019. Guys, Happy New Year. I am so glad to have met all of you. And like I say, with YouTube's new rules, we just might be going to Instagram. You never know. So guys, take care. Be safe. Have a safe and happy New Year. Don't drive drunk. Put on the seatbelt. Stay at home if you have to. But be safe. As always, I'm your boy, Carolina Chris. 6. Peace.